39-year-old Zibby is married with 4 children. 6 weeks ago, his wife and children left the family home for the second time. She said he hit her repeatedly for years.
I'm not proud of what I did. I try and change, everything in my life to prove, I'm a different person for her and for kids, for family.
Zibby's family are under the care of social services. He'll need to show he has changed, or he may never be able to see his children without supervision again. Zibby is starting a therapy course specially designed to change abusive behaviour. It is run by David and Denise, trained counsellors who have over 20 years' experience of working with violent men.
What I'd like you to talk about is, I'm here because. I'm here because. Off you go.
I'm here because my wife split with me. She decided with the social services, split with me to make kids safe and her to separate from me. So that's why I'm here.
What motivates most of them from the outset, at least of the clients that we find anyways, which are people that are at loggerheads with social services, there are children in the background, and the motivation is for the children to have the opportunity of having contact with the parent.
To help him understand his own violent behaviour over many years, Zibby is asked to think back to significant memories from his childhood.
I guess I've been 2 years old, 2.5 years old. My sister or brother put me on the stairs to basement, and I seen through the doors how my father beating my mom. When I still remember when she falling down, and I still remember big red spot on the wall. Then I remember he kicked her a few times.
Yeah. So very difficult memories. I can see that they're upsetting for you now as you think about them.
Yeah. And one day I copy my father.
Yeah.
Even I wish don't do this.
Yeah.
Never ever in my life.
I mean, the violence just carried on throughout the course and after the course. Immediately after the course had finished, for days. Seriously bad violence. Strangling you, picking you up by the hair and throwing you across rooms, smashing your head into walls, it's drowning you, throwing things at you like weapons, chairs, anything.
The abuse continued, and she finally left her partner. But she now doubts if he will ever be able to change.
This is not something you can just give someone a bit of a counselling session on, and they get some stuff off their chest, and it will just be fine. They need to have their whole brain unpicked and rewired.
Today's the most challenging part of Zibby's course. He is asked to take the group back to the last time he abused his partner.
My wife, she go to refuge because I hit her. On the end, that was finished with the pushing, holding, and on the end with the hitting her really hard 2 times, where I was reported to police. That was absolutely right.
Zibby appears to have acknowledged his violent behaviour. Now David and Denise want him to unpick the emotions around it. Zibby is asked to reenact a situation that escalated to physical violence. Based on Zibby's report of what happened, Denise will pretend to be his wife.
Hit out, lash out, okay, and I'll do this, and we'll stop it at that point, okay? So we'll take it from there. Why don't you ever resolve anything? It's such a mess where
Go
you
away.
are. Why are you? But
Go away.
you
Me,
could
please,
get
alone.
a better job.
Please,
and we
alone.
never do anything with the children. And
No,
the,
no,
the
no.
house is
Please
just
leave me.
really.
No,
come on,
leave me
it's
alone.
just all awful. You know,
No, I
why?
don't-
Why aren't
Sorry,
you doing it?
I don't
You've
want
got
to
to
talk with
resolve
you.
anything.
Please.
You've got to
No,
resolve
no,
these
no.
things. You
No,
must
no,
just.
go.
Okay.
Go, please.
What's going on inside you right at this very moment?
I don't feel good. Well,
Okay.
because
I want to.
because
want
I
to
know
escape.
I start doing something wrong against her,
Right. Okay.
and I don't want this.
Just let your mind focus on other thoughts and what else is going on inside you.
I feel useless.
For me, success is for the individual to be able to go on and live their life non-violently thereafter, okay? Whether that's going to be with the partner that they've been with before is much more doubtful, because often the damage which has been done is far too great.
Zibby has come to the end of his course. He is hopeful that in time he will regain the trust of his family.
Well, I must work very hard now. Change everything, what she expects. And I hope in the future we'll be family like. So maybe next year, maybe in 2 years' time, we see.